Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command Orion Pirates Plus Mod. I'm Admiral Tirek of the heavy battlecruiser USS Paris, and we are currently in operations to try and start cutting off the small pieces of the Klingon Empire to the south that we've been working on for most of this campaign. Probably going to focus our efforts down here before we move over here to clean up this, and then we'll head up north, cut a swath through. So we're a little bit low on prestige, purchasing the USS Paris, which is a second-generation X-ship cruiser. Really put a dent in our bank account, and maintaining it is a little bit difficult, but it's got the firepower to make it worth it. So let's get stuck back into it. And we're going to go right for a planetary assault. We're going to be bold, because every single time we tried to be bold, it's always worked out so very well. Alright, operation on a patrol. I kind of want to avoid shipyard assaults, just because I'm a little burned out on that. Because we had so many of them back during the cruise of our heavy war destroyer. What do we got supporting us here? We have the Windfall and the heavy destroyer USS Tokyo. Hey, Tokyo. She comes up a lot, although the game does not exactly have the biggest ship name list. But that's okay. Let's see. Come back here, look at us and our grand self. And a D5 light cruiser. Light cruiser. Is it just the two so far? Just the two so far. If I were them, I would hope that these are X-types, but they don't look like it. D5s, we've been running into these guys a lot. Yeah, these are just X refits. So the only X thing about them is the fact that they're going to have X-type phasers. Not particularly scary, frankly. I mean, I may end up eating those words, but I don't think I will. So, him, and then we'll switch to him. So this is the one that's the XP refit, and this is just the normal refit. He's mounting drones and a ton of anti-missile defense. Drones and a ton of anti-missile defense. So it's a good thing a ton of our firepower is linked into these 6 heavy photon torpedoes. We're going to go ahead and shut that one off, because we don't need it. They do have quite a bit of missiles between them. So I would like it if the War Destroyer got a little closer, but we're not going to be too hung up on that fact. We will reinforce the forward shield. Put a lot of power into it. Heavy photon torpedoes take a lot to charge. We may have to pick up speed just to keep up. We don't want our pirate buddies to get all separated on their own. If they work us one at a time, well, frankly, they can't beat my battle group, but they can cut down on the number of forces we have in the area, and that wouldn't be good. Wow. That is impressive, not gonna lie. I would not launch fighters here, people. Where's your weasel? Okay, we're gonna get in here, save the Windfall. A shuttle booking it. What speed are we at? Yeah, we're at speed 7. So, we're going to focus on you because you came in close. And I'm going to lay into you with these heavy photon torpedoes because it's going to be fun. Oh, whoops, I selected the wrong fire group. Oh, yeah. Just so much firepower at our disposal. I'll fly. We're going to do that because it gives us a ton more power to play with. And our shield is doing great. This is not something I'm probably going to do a whole heck of a lot, as long as we're on the Klingon front. We can bully Klingons. I know that seems kind of weird, but the simple fact of the matter is that Klingons rely on high-speed maneuverability, and their weapons are not exactly the heaviest thing on the planet. So going super fast, not super essential, having the sheer crunch power of the 6 heavy photon torpedoes, which equates to 12 normal photon torpedoes, that's heavier than a battleship armament. Why is that still selected? It's equivalent to a battleship armament right there. I guess I don't have a shot. But yeah, that battleship armament is pretty powerful. Because if you think about it, a battleship's got, what is it, 10 photon torpedoes, 8 forward firing, 2 rear firing. We have 12 and they all fire forward. And that's the result you get. It's the generation of the X-ship, baby. If you ain't one, you ain't worth spit no more. There's no Generation 2 X-type, there's no Generation 2 X-type battleships or dreadnoughts as far as I'm aware. I haven't seen them. Your mission is to investigate strange readings, engage enemy ships, and if... Right. Oh, this one. Okay. So we will take a moment to shut these offline. So we have additional power to play with, and we're going to keep the capacitor down to half. That gives us, a lot of power to play with. Yeah, you see, once you shut off one of these photon torpedoes, I mean, look at the speed that we're getting here. We're at like 23, 24. Granted, our phaser capacitor rate is a little bit lower than half, but that's okay. I mean, we have time for them to get into range, and frankly, these G-type phasers, they're not going to fire in the forward arc anyway, so we have even more time there. We spread out the arcs quite a bit here. Okay, let's take a moment, and phaser capacitor is almost charged, and we are up to speed. So we are going to come down in speed because it costs 3 points of power to charge a deep scan. Do I need to beam anybody over or beam anything off? No, don't shoot him. Crap. This one. Whew. We got the thing. Marines, can I capture? I can't. Okay. Onto the Orions. And we are gonna... Oh, he's beginning scan. Crap. Well, let's try and defend him as best we can. You can go back to normal. And we are going to go big crunch now. Full power. He grabbed our missiles. We're going to just crunch through him with all our Gatling phasers because we can. Oh goodness. Those fighters. Let's hope that... No, they're going to go for this. Crap. Well, we got the thing off of it. Yeah, we captured the dilithium crystal, whatever that is good for. We're going to slow down here a bit. Put more points into this. And hopefully we can kill this carrier. Ooh, got him. And quickly, back to only my command. And back to deep scan. And we'll charge up another deep scan. We will fly up close to him. See what we can get out of this. There's no communication officer panel here, so... Yeah, maybe, I don't know how close we gotta get. Controlling Empire 2 Klingon Spur. It had 0, we beamed people on board, and it took all of ours. Okay, so beginning the scan. Let's see what we get. Come on. Give me something to work with. I just noticed the XDD has the XD emoticon in it. Yeah, I'm slow sometimes. Okay! That's that. I'm not sure what we were supposed to do. Astounding victory and bonus prestige, so I guess that's what we were supposed to do. Flip the tile, that's good. Going back to the planet for a shipyard assault. We don't like shipyard assaults, we're really not huge fans of them. But if we must, we must. Rattler. Power down to half. A little bit less than that. And energy forward. Am I at the right charge rate? I think I am a little bit too high. Just trying to work out exactly where my charge needs to be. Get the most amount of speed. and all of that. We're closing on a Klingon shipyard. Destroy, kill, murder, death, all that fun stuff. D5 cruiser, frigate, and that's it. Okay. We're going to focus the cruiser because, yeah. Who else we got supporting us? USS Tokyo is still in the area, hanging out with us. The Thresher, which is a... Hey! It's a Kirov class. See, at least, I think it is. Yeah, looking at the wrong one. The two banks? Yep, it's a Kirov X. And he's got his own little war destroyer, USS Hazard. So, light cruiser, Stardock. Focus light cruiser, it's an FD5. Not quite sure what the F stands for. Might be fighter, but I'm not sure. And I will ignore you completely because you probably don't have weapons capable of hurting me. Yeah, you're an F5DX and you're an FD5X. Klingon designations are weird. Although I say that and I'm supported by an XDD in my XCA. Although, no, that makes more sense. Klingons are weird. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna punch through every single hole that I can. How we doing on here? Well, I guess not. Okay. What the heck happened to you? I suppose what the heck happened to us? We got too close with those heavy photon torpedoes. If you're within range 2, you take flashback damage, and it can hurt a lot. That flash damage is, I think it's like 25%. We just launched 6 photon torpedoes. What the heck? They just got absorbed, I guess? We're at 55 power. We will repair engines, we will repair the broken phasers, and the heavy phaser. Alrighty, on to the shipyard. What were they? Just in terms of... I don't have anybody not looking at them. I'm just trying to figure out what kind they were. I think I saw Romulan, but, you know, whatever. Probe, go. Tell me what I'm gonna kill. RFRD. So Romulan shipyard, I think. Let the probe get in close, tell us for certain. And the probe says... Yep, Romulans. D-type plasma means it's going to ignore just how much we can do in terms of missiles. Not that we're particularly well endowed with missiles, just the 2. So we're going to speed up, and we're going to speed up. 2 destroyers going in nice and slow. How's my buddy? Yep, he's focused on the FRD as well. Focus on the one I want you to focus on. How's my forward shield doing? Doing fine. Drifting in under cruise speed. Got the battle group sort of with us. Yeah, they're with us. Maintaining kind of a slow speed, but we're not exactly going blisteringly fast either. That's got a maximum range of, I want to say 13. Beyond that, it's kind of pointless. Okay. Let's get on it. And we will slow down time because we're now in engagement range. BCGX, Thresher's going for that one. Tokyo seems to be coming with us. Hazard seems to be going for the other one. Good spread. So I hope we can do this in one pass. It would be cool to just be able to say, yeah, we can wipe out, you know, shipyards in one run. So he's charging up. Okay. We're going to try and fire at a range of 3, give us the most amount of bang for our buck. We are currently jockeying around a little bit to try and hit the side shield, and we're there. And bounce it on the shield. Oh, you... Don't you dare. I could probably capture this. I don't need to repair engines, it's just something like a lab. So c'est non important. We're gonna zip around at pretty low speed. No reason to get nuts. Both of his plasma is down. This ought to do it, I hope. No, he grabbed him. There we go. That's one down. On to the next. Slow boating it with the hazard. Those heavy phasers, man. Charging them up as fast as possible. Putting photons in the mix, but they weren't accurate at all. They are slowly engaging. As we trundle on in at a speed of 9. There is a reason we're doing it. We're being safe. Because it gives us additional forward power, but it also allows us to charge our weapons at full speed. Which is, you know, not super important, but something we like to do. That's as if the torpedo blows into a range where we can actually see what it is, and that range is about 13. It's like 13.99 or something like that. Am I buffing only the forward shield? Yeah, I guess this one just powered back up. Blip, blip, blip. Didn't even need it. Turn to the side. We're going to spread out on this one. He's launched his plasma at me. And I will quickly go defense. It's already off. Okay. And now turn in. And we'll hit a range of 3 and we'll unload. And... ready, skinny. And load to him with the side G's. Shocking tons of system. He's still using his transporter to be annoying. That's one. And on to the last one, which I'm gonna guess is not gonna last long enough for us to get over there. I'm going to assume that the Thresher can handle it. Like how the Hazardous just sort of like met up with us and decided to be part of our little group. Another easy mission. No real damage to ourselves. A little bit, you know, fighting that because we got a little bit cocky. Getting in too close and damaged ourselves. Give me a planetary assault soon, please. Base assault. Let's wipe the base out in this sector. Ready my ship. 2 light cruisers. And down in power. It is the Inelectrocutable? What? And the Magnificent. Inelectrocutable. Luke? I have no idea. I'm not even going to try. X-ship. This, I believe, is an X-ship. Kind of looks like a Vorcha, doesn't it? The Deep Space Nine and TNG one. Pump up the forward shield because we're gonna have to fight him. Hopefully it won't take too much damage, and hopefully this station won't be like the monster base station, although I think we might be able to take it. Even if we fire our photon torpedoes on proximity mode, a brace of all of them hitting is still 6 photon torpedoes. That's a not insignificant amount of damage at all. Probe go. Well, we know they have shields. Oh, I guess he's not an X-type. He's got X phasers, and that's it. Huh. He just looks really cool. I'm jealous of your ship design a bit. Closing the range slowly. You don't have to skirmish at maximum range, man. Hey, he hit with one. Wow. At a range of nearly 30. I wish there was more precise controls I could give my buddy, like only operate under this. These weapons will only fire at this engagement zone, and these fires will only... You get what I mean. I think by doing that, it would just give us... It would make escorts much more valuable. Because kind of the prevailing wisdom in Starfleet Command is escorts are not exactly, you know, worth it. Because they're dumb. He's not smart. Oh, we lost a shield. And we lost a phaser. Down a little bit on engines. Patch that. We did get quite a bit of fire through. These are... Wow, that's 4, 5, 6 fusion cannons. If he can get in close, that'll be pretty crippling. Alright, we're gonna focus on this guy because I don't want to show this open shield to anybody. So he's gonna right on it, and we're gonna get him right on close. Because of that. Wow. Punch through the glass rear shield. The common weak spot on pretty much everything on ship. Even more so than like most fleets. Like, oh, you have your best shields in front, but Klingon ships, their rear shield is incredible. He is not long for this world. I would capture you, but these guys are going to kill you. Look at that. Just all systems failing. Come around. Unselect that. Unselect that. Unselect that. No reason to select anything. Okay, let's get back to it. So what are you, inelectrocutable? You are huge, that's for sure. I think these are dreadnoughts. I honestly don't know. I'm not particularly familiar with Hydran high-tier spacecraft. So we're going to speed up time. There it is. Hey, they're going in first. I'm down with that. Fire probe. I think this is the big one, folks. I think this is one of the massive capital space stations. I think I'm fully correct. Killing this would, 1, take a while, and 2, be dangerous. Let's get up there with our friends. He's focusing fire on me, really? Am I that dangerous? I suppose I actually know the answer to that, and the answer is yes, I am that dangerous. Visors zipping in, not doing particularly much. Long range skirmish fire. Oh, those are enemy fighters. So let's slow down time, because we are in the zone now. Wow. That is really cool. Like, the way that the tractor beams have grabbed them so high, because the firing missile ports are way up here and way up here. You don't get a ton of verticality in this game all the time, but when you do, it always looks pretty nice. What are... Oh, those must be heavy disruptors. Yeah, look at that. H-type disruptors. For maximum pain. This guy is just... Oh, so damaged. Range, 11 point... There we go. 10, 9. You know the range we're going for. We're going to turn off right to starboard. 5, 4, range of 3, punching through. Turning to starboard. Ooh, ooh, ow. We got to get some distance here. Man, distance right quick. 4 points of power. Okay, God. God help us. Immediately, power back to the ocean. Yes. I'm in trouble. I am in severe trouble. I need power for engines, folks. Oh, wow. This starbase. I underestimated you, sir. I thought you would be a pushover because I had so much firepower to work with.
Stabilizing warp core.
Reinforce the rear shield. That's the... I'm going to order shield reinforcement way down. Or not shield, but that. Yes, it hits. Okay, he stopped focusing on us. He thinks that we are beaten to hell, and we are. We absolutely are. Oh, 4 power. He knew right where to hit us. Burning away slowly out of here. Our phaser G's not having a whole lot of luck here. Oh, what's he still at? His phaser 4s, he's still at half of them. A little bit more than half, actually. Or maybe under half, because this one's fully destroyed. We're slowly limping away. And... if you got anything, shoot it now. Okay, so I now know, don't take liberties with these guys. These are horrific and dangerous, and next time we do this, we are going to sit at maximum range. No! Antari's pulling closer. Oh god. Antari's pulling closer, come on. No, we're going to lose the Antares. The Hodgson. Why did I think it was called the Antares? I'm sure there's an answer to that question. Oh, crap. Punched right through the rear shield. Look at that. 5 points of power remain. We're dead. Oh god, no, we're dead. We've lost the biggest, nastiest thing we've ever been in. Oh my god. A moment's mistake in timing, and it's gonna be all over. Prestige to spectate. Whoosh. Really? We had another dreadnought on the scene. That irritates me. Unsuccessful in our attempt to take the shipyard, and I bet that put it back up. We're in the USS Jackson, which is a BCFX, which is what we were in before. The G-type plasma torpedoes and all that. And we only have 924 prestige from that. Well, I suppose I'm not frustrating, no. Another major setback for the war. Haven't managed to break this yet. We're working on it, though. I think, let me check. Yeah, we're coming to the end. We're at the end of an episode here. So, we got checked. Definitely got checked on that one. Said, don't take too many liberties. You don't know quite what you're gonna get on this one. So those heavy base stations, we cannot just waltz in there and we're just gonna rough you up, even with X-type ships. They need to be respected, and respected hard, and that's an annoying and painful lesson to learn. His first shot took us right down to, like, what? Less than 5 power? Ugh. I thought we were going to be just coming in there and crashing things, but boy, were we wrong. Well, anyway, that's the end of an episode. I've been Tirak. If you like what you're seeing so far, despite the losses we've taken, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.